So I haven't backed yet, and I'm 2 camps short of level 6. So Scuttle Crab and then maybe blue in a little bit, and I should be good. I'm sitting on a good amount of gold as it is, and I see the enemy jungler, level 4 Trundle. He's backed already and started off with skirmishers. This dude wastes time chasing and try to kill me instead of backing off or finishing a Scuttle Crab. I can automatically tell this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Unfortunately, shortly after, my bot lane gives him a double kill. I find him trying to sneak an early drag. Now he's still a level below me, so I know I can outsmite him with ease. Which I do, and I end up obtaining an easy ocean drag for my team. Even with his support there, I'm confident with my Bammy Cinder. His dumbass is still in the pit, and I make sure he burns a splash. With my Veigar putting a good amount of pressure on mid lane, I'm confident that I can take away some camps from him. I see that his red is up. This dude ends up smiting me right off the bat, denying himself a possible heal from the red buff, and giving me a good chance to steal it. I know his team is coming to help him out, so I gotta do this quick and get the fuck out of there. I dash over the wall to safety without having to burn my flash, and my mid laner prevents the enemy Ezreal from chasing me. No, this is the Plat 1 game. I had a duo ADC lane with a shit Draven and a garbage Malphite top against a boosted Trundle jungle, and I gotta say, this was probably the worst jungler I've ever gone against in ranked, but the fact that these two players on my team wanted me to wipe their asses made it a struggle to say the least. Misfortune, Veigar, and the Malphite ultimate made it up in the mid to late game. With Riven getting away, we settle for the Trundle and kill him easily, but it's not over yet. I go after the Victor and Ez. I then pretend that I'm really desperate for that Victor kill, and bait the Ezreal back in, wasting his arcane shift, followed by the Riven, which I then proceed to Q taunt with my W up to block auto attack damage. Riven seems to be going after Draven at first, but then ends up killing Misfortune. Later on in the game, I'm looking to get an easy assist or kill in mid with the fed Veigar. It then turns into a counter gank as Trundle has the same idea. Veigar manages to flash away, but a 2v2 soon turns into a 2v3 as Riven TP's in. She goes for the Veigar, and I'm here trying to get away from the Trundle and Victor. I'm tanky enough to survive, so I have no problem, but these two are thirsty as fuck. As I flash over the wall and head towards my base, these dudes are still chasing. I end up extending my lead as the game progresses with my ultimate when it's up for easy assists and farm when it's down, all the while scaling into a late game monster as Shen does. Now, at this moment here, I kinda fucked up my ultimate as I see the Draven lose health, and end up ulting the Veigar instead, which still turned out pretty well for me, because then Veigar ended up using my ultimate offensively to get a kill onto Victor. After this, Draven was pretty salty. I keep on ulting the Veigar, and we end up snowballing pretty hard. We managed to kill the Ezreal and Trundle pretty easily, and after using all our summoners and their ultimate, we end up taking Janna down as well. With that in mind, I'm looking to get objectives now. As a group, we push our lead by getting the towers, 2 dragons, which end up being 2 fire dragons in a row, which help out immensely in the mid to late game. And then I make an attempt at Baron, and unfortunately, I underestimate Riven's burst potential, as she manages to steal the Baron from us. That was my mistake. A good amount of time passes by going back and forth, and despite having the buff, we're even in pushing waves and wave clear. They manage to get the Baron one more time, as I'm killed by underestimating the raw power of a fed Riven. As they go back with empowered recalls, the following fight is going to be the one that decides the game. We get ready for the team deathmatch mid, and this is where we end up ultimately winning the game. Riven makes a crucial mistake by TPing under our tower, and I immediately taunt her, as Trundle gets too greedy and dies by overextending. With Riven down to half health, and her tower taken, the Malphite lands a great ultimate, followed up by Misfortune, decimating all the carries. With only Janna left to defend, we rush down mid lane with me and Malphite tanking towers. We take the inhibitor and inhib turret with ease and proceed to the Nexus turrets. With the amount of health and armor Malphite has, we take down the turrets with ease and then rush down the Nexus to win the game. Alright, this video was supposed to show that even though it's a Plat 1 game, stupid shit can still happen. Honestly, this game could have gone either way. But if you enjoyed, thanks for watching. I do have another video going over 5 key points on how to get out of bronze, silver, and gold. So if you're interested, please go check that video out. And thanks for watching. Later.